She saw the signs. She just didn't want them to be true. Los Angeles glittered the night she met him. The city always did that, made everything look softer, shinier, more cinematic than it really was. Her name was Angela Zoe. 27. Marketing assistant by day, dreamer by nature. She believed in timing. In fate. In the kind of love that felt like sunlight after years of cloudy skies. She met Adrian Cole at a rooftop party in downtown LA. He was charming in a quiet way. Not loud. Not flashy. Just intense.
You don't talk
much.
I
She
listen.
teased that first night. I listen, he replied. Most people don't.
It felt deep. It felt rare.
Deep. It felt rare. And that was the first sign. At first, it was small things. He wanted to know where she was. Who she was with. Why she didn't text back immediately. I just worry, he would say softly. LA isn't exactly safe. She told herself
it was protection.
When he asked her to send a picture of where she was at brunch, she laughed and did it. When he said he didn't like how one of her coworkers looked at her, she reassured him.
I don't like
He's
it.
just friendly, she said. I don't like it, Adrian replied. She chose peace over tension. She told herself, he just cares more than other guys. The escalation didn't feel dramatic. It felt gradual. He didn't like her male friends. Especially Daniel. Daniel had been her friend since college. They studied together, survived heartbreak together, shared cheap tacos in Echo Park when they were broke. Adrian hated him. I don't like the way he talks to you. He's just my friend. No guy is just your friend. She laughed at first. Then she defended. Then she started canceling. It's just easier, she told Daniel one afternoon over text.
It's just easier.
Adrian gets weird about it. Gets weird or makes you feel guilty? Daniel replied. She ignored that message. That was the midpoint. She saw the red flags clearly now. But she convinced herself they were just pink. Adrian began checking her phone sometimes. Not aggressively. Casually. Why are you so defensive? He'd say if she hesitated. So she stopped hesitating. Her world became smaller. Fewer friends. Fewer nights out. Fewer opinions that challenged him. She told herself relationships required compromise. But she didn't notice she was the only one compromising. Then came the night she didn't answer his call.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. I know, right? My
Silver
stomach
Lake.
hurts.
This movie is
They
the
were
best.
watching a movie, laughing loudly, phones on silent. By the time she saw the missed calls, there were 12. And 3 texts. Where are you? Why are you ignoring me? Answer me. Her stomach tightened. She stepped outside and called him back. Why didn't you pick up? His voice was cold. I was with my sister. My phone was on silent. That's convenient. Adrian. You don't get to disappear on me. Disappear. She had never thought of herself as someone who disappears.
That was the point of
That
no
was the
return.
point of no return. She felt it. A quiet shift. Something no longer felt romantic. It felt controlling. But she stayed. Because leaving would mean admitting she'd ignored everything. Weeks later, the argument happened. It was small at first. About a coworker's birthday dinner. You don't need to go, Adrian
You don't
said.
need to go.
It's just
dinner.
You like the attention. That's not fair. Voices rose. The apartment felt smaller. When she reached for her bag, he grabbed her wrist. Too tight. Not a slap. Not a punch. Just a grip that said, you don't move unless I say so. She froze. Adrian, you're hurting me. He let go quickly. I didn't mean to. But the imprint of his fingers stayed long
Fear is
after he
not of.
released her. She looked at her wrist. Then at him. And for the first time, she didn't see love. She saw fear. And fear is not love. That night, she slept at her sister's place.
I
He
can't do
sent
this
long
anymore.
apologies. I was just upset. You know how much I love you. I'll change. She wanted to believe him. But something inside her had woken up. It whispered, love shouldn't make you smaller. She started therapy 2 weeks later. At first, she didn't even talk about the wrist. She talked about how much she loved him. Her therapist asked gently,
What do you feel when he's angry?
angry? She
Careful.
paused. Careful. That word echoed in the room. Leaving wasn't dramatic. There was no shouting. Just a quiet afternoon when she packed a suitcase and said, I can't do this anymore. You're overreacting, Adrian said. No, she replied softly. I've been underreacting. That was the bravest thing she'd ever said. Healing was not immediate. She missed him. She doubted herself. She replayed memories and tried to edit them into something softer. Therapy helped her rebuild the parts of herself she had shrunk. She reconnected with friends. Met Daniel.
This place
for
is
coffee
incredible,
again.
isn't it?
It's perfect.
I'm proud of you,
And these
he
pastries
said
are
gently.
amazing.
I'm glad you're enjoying
She
it.
smiled. Me too. Los Angeles still glittered at night. But now she understood something important. The city's lights don't change what something is. They just make it easier to ignore the shadows. A year later, she could tell the story without shaking. It took therapy. It took rebuilding. It took forgiving herself for staying longer than she should have. But she learned. Love does not isolate you. Love does not monitor you. Love does not hurt your wrist and call it passion. And if you have to convince yourself it's love, it probably isn't.
It probably isn't.
If this story felt familiar in any way,
If this story felt
it made you
familiar,
pause and
subscribe.
reflect,
We tell
subscribe to
real
the
stories
channel.
here.
We tell real stories here, the kind that help you see clearly before it's too late.